Yeah, so from there, in terms of just doing these outcomes and desire, like goals and everything, we go over them with Stacy and see if that sounds good. Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah.
All right. So I feel like what Alberto was saying before was, making sure Stacy has access to clear and organized, not clear and organized, but clear work that she enjoys and can do on her own time. Right? Obviously, we want to continue with existing assigned work. We're going to need a schedule and prioritize topic for getting Stacy more work. Maybe we could do that now if it comes up. And then from there, encourage. So I think those were all the work things that I got. From there, I was like encourage Stacy to join life support program and challenge our abilities as a program. I think that this is an essential component to challenge all of us to make sure the life support program is working for everyone involved. Like, I think we should all join it and make sure that it's that, because we're only focusing on states, not really the whole point is that we're all supporting each other. We all have problems. We all have things that we need help with, and that's what's going to be the most sustainable is if everyone's getting a little help and making sure we're moving it forward for everybody as opposed to just a person. I think those are good. And then from there, we want Stacy, make sure that Stacy maximizes ability to get full-time work and full-time job. So Alberto, what I wrote before, I wrote making sure Stacy has access to clear work that she enjoys and can do on her own time. I think that was what you were talking about.
Yeah, that gets her, that gets her living, that gets her passionate. That she likes. What, like when I found you, Jay, I was like, I couldn't believe it that I found this perfect fit for me. I was just so something that gets her passion, like I was at the beginning, right? Something that she strives for, wakes up in the morning and she can't wait to do the work, right?
We could also focus.
But one thing important, Jay, is that we should try at least to make sure that what we do for her is scalable.
Well, yeah, that's why I put here.
Oh, I love that. Yes, and Jay's saying that too. Yep.
Encourage Stacy to join the life support program and challenge our abilities as a program, but I also put challenge all of us to make sure the life support program is working for everybody involved. I think that is the scalability.
Yeah.
Right? Is that, scale to all of us, because if we're only helping when focusing on one person, that is against the concept of the life support program. The life support program should be working for all of us simultaneously because we all have challenges that we all need support. We all have work that we want to do. So I feel like that's important. But yes, scaling is definitely important, but that scaling starts with helping us. Because if we can't help all of us, then there is no scaling, but there is one other component of that, which is the organizational support program. She's passionate to help her with her passion project and organization of animal rescue or animal rescue or I don't know, whatever she said with her animal org that she wanted to raise money for and do. So that's something that she could be very excited about. We can't pay her to do that, but we can help her with it. It could be part of her collaboration.
Yeah, let's see what she...
That's more medium term, but yeah. No, it doesn't have to be medium term. It could be short term.
I'm glad you like that. And one next step for me is this Saturday express interest. And Alberto and David, I don't know if David, if I told you this, but Jay back in the day helped out several years ago. Someone was in need, had a bunch of legal issues. He empowered her with legal support, among other things. I had another friend help with our friends raised about $8,000 on crowdfunding for her. And I spoke to her recently, and she's in such a better place. She thought it was so valuable. She spoke so highly of Jay and the type of support. And so I know just community and people coming together, it works. And she was just, you know, when you hit rock bottom, it was rock bottom. And so, yeah, so thank you, Jay, for doing that. And yeah, I'm glad we're brainstorming, but she wants to help out in the future, you know, if there's a role.
I feel like, oh yeah, besides, yeah, I'll note that down. And that's something we could add to our program invitee list. So that would be something we send, or I guess, Alberto, you're doing that now. Joyce, I don't think is doing it now, but we just add that to the list of potential invitees for the program.
But it's a success story and someone who,
but the other one that I was thinking of is that, based on what you just said, Mel, is that there's really no reason. I mean, we don't have to be successful at it, but there's really no reason not to just directly set up a fundraising campaign for Stacy just to have money directly. You know, because I mean, it's great for her working and doing all that's fine, but you know, setting up a fundraising campaign where you're actually trying to raise money for her is, you know, perfectly reasonable. I would say it would be better to be put into like a trust model, because we know she's not great with money. So you could say, okay, this money is going to go to, you know, this model that we set up, and it's part of our trust programs, and like here's how it all works, and like, you know, this would keep her stable for longer periods of time, as opposed to just, you know, if you raise, let's say you raise $3,000 or more, and then you just give it all to her. We know it. We've done it. Been there, done that. You know, we've given her $3,000. We know what happens to it. So maybe it's you know, doing something a little bit more focused on
through the sponsorship program, right? So we would still have the admin fee, or not, maybe lower.
Well, it doesn't really matter what it goes through. But the point is that if we wanted to set it up for just money for her, we could set it up as a trust, and we could set it up through an admin fee program. That should be fine. That would get an admin fee if we're overseeing the money, but we don't have to oversee the money. The money could go to whatever group wanted to support and help her. You know?
All right.
So, but anyway, I don't know. Should I add that to the list? Do you think we should do a fundraising campaign? Because I think there's no problem just raising money and just giving her the money directly. If people want to give her money, I don't have any problem with that either. We could ask her what she would prefer. We could do both too. But should I note that down here? Do you guys think that's a good potential goal or not?
Definitely something that we can we should list down. Yeah.
It's a lower priority. Her getting a job would be a higher priority, or doing this job to get started with another job, and you know, but I would say that, like, pending hardcore eviction, sure, you know.
Job. And for SVG, in my mind, the only reason for her to be pursuing it now is, one, to build her confidence, and two, because that may help her get a job in the future. You know, something else to put on your resume. But job number one. Because that would solve everything. If she just surprises us and functions and gets a 30-hour week, 40-hour week job, everything's solved.
Yeah, and she did it already. She just couldn't keep it, you know, for more than a week. But
Yay, Stacy made it.
Welcome, Stacy. We're all here. You're on mute.
Just spent.
There she goes.
So, Stacy, we are working on some goals to support you and what we want to achieve in the short and medium term. But we want you to, like, you know, check in, tell us how you're doing, how did the interview went and stuff. Are you there? Stacy? We can't hear you.
Text her.
Yeah, text Stacy, let her know we can't hear her.
Your audio might not be working.
Anyways, and maybe she can hear us and we can go over these goals that we put together. So one was continuing with the existing work that we wanted to assign. We wanted to make sure that you have access to clear work that you can enjoy and do more in your own time. And also ideally passionate work that you're excited and passionate about. We wanted to schedule and prioritize topic for getting Stacy more work. That's scheduling, making sure Thursday. Encourage Stacy to join the life support program and challenge our abilities program. Challenge all of us, make sure the life support program works for all of us and scale it. Make sure that Stacy maximized the ability to get full-time work and a full-time job. Help her with your passion program, your organization, animal rescue, or support. And we also talked about the fundraising for her. That's like a temporary solution if that's something that she wanted to do, and or as a trust model. And then I feel like the other one is just like, addressing any other basic life necessities, including health, housing, food, etc. Yeah. Cool. So I think those are the goals. So I don't know, but I think that looks like a pretty complete list now, right?
It looks very good. Stacy, you there?
Can't hear. I tried texting her if we.
I just texted her. Your audio isn't working. Can you hear us? And thanks for joining.
Anybody had problems with cell phones before with this website? Because we're all on desktops.
I don't know. I never tried it.
Well, Stacy's had problems before with the cell phone.
Oh, shit.
It works for me. I'm able to log in with the cell phone, but she was having lots of problems in general with her phone before, so it's possible that's continuing.
Yeah.
All right. So the other priority in terms of continuing with the existing assigned work is what we were supposed to do today, which was the CCC setup, right?
Yeah.
All right. Stacy dropped off. Maybe she's trying to jump back on. So, anyways, barring like getting input from Stacy and figuring out what she wants to do moving forward here, is there anything else that we want to go over?
I think we said everything more. I mean, now we need definitely the input from her to understand which direction we can take, or if it's even possible. Or, I mean, now we need the feedback from her for sure now. Understand. I think we have very good options here. I mean,
Yeah, well, these aren't options. These are goals. These are goals and desired outcomes.
Yeah.
Because can we think of anything else? I added more in terms of just addressing the basic life necessities. I feel like it includes, legal. We can add legal, which you already covered. Health, housing, food, and then also the budget and the worst case scenario options. We have to have a plan if everything doesn't work out, including the migration questions and the commuting and all of that.
Yeah, we could.
So if she is not able to live where she in the community she's now, then that might involve migrating to a different town or city, and then also the commuting to a job. All of that has to be addressed.
Yeah, like an emergency plan or something, right? Like plan B. I mean, these are all say plan A, but it goes for a plan A. But all right, what if she even with this effort, it doesn't work? I don't see what else we can do apart from helping her transition into a community or a shelter, or I don't know, some place that she can be taken care of.
Yeah. All right, cool. So in the context of what Stacy just said, she says, I have no car charger, burned out, and I have been invited to dinner with a friend. But I am going home directly after that, as I have promised something. Oh, your resume, yeah. And Mel said that, okay, we're still waiting possible. And she said, that's crazy, you're still waiting for me, blah, blah, blah. Please, you send me the notes. And I am 8 now, 7%. I'm traveling. I pulled over to check in. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't think she's available right now. She's traveling.
Yeah, I think this is good, Jay. What else can we say here?
Mhm.
I mean, I just think it's gonna happen, Mel. I mean, I don't. Her phone
It's
doesn't work.
fine. I'm just being a little pushy, but she's
trying to get her on the call while she's traveling. You know, it's just not. She needs like Wi-Fi or something where she has like a really good signal to
okay.
be able to actually.
I think it
She
should
said-
work through cellular data, Jitsu.
Say again, Mel.
I think it could be through cellular data. It doesn't matter. She's texting. Everything's going through. If you have cellular data, then your phone should work. You know, it's just like all these random excuses all the time. Like, I'm not, you know, like.
Well, the excuse
Okay.
is that she's going to a friend's for.
Okay. Yeah.
Going to a friend's for invited for old friend. I don't know. She's going to a friend's to hang out. So I don't know what her friend's doing for her, but that's fine. If she wants to go to a friend and not prioritize this, that's her decision to make. But we can't.
No, she's gonna try one more time. Let me see. Sometimes, like, I do this with my baby sisters and my little cousins and my students and my interns, and it's just like, come on, you can do it. You know, you can do it. But it's
Oh, look, she's trying again. Let's see if it works.
Oh,
look, I
yeah,
can
it
see
works.
Hey,
Hi,
Stacey.
Stacey.
Hi, how's everybody?
Very good, very good.
We're all right.
Hanging in there.
Concerned about you, Stacy. We've been talking for 2 hours and a half, only about you and ways that we can try to help you out.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, today I had an interview, so that was good. Sorry, you guys, my voice is still bad, you guys. I'm sorry. I sound crazy. But
thanks for joining. I know it's last minute and you have dinner plans, but we just wanted to check in just for a couple minutes and proud of you for the interview today and hope it went well. Yeah.
it did. I mean, obviously it's for temp, but right now anything would be great. So it's good to see all you guys.
It's very nice.
Hi,
So,
David.
Stacey,
Hello.
yeah. So Stacy, out of the teeth, right? So we were assessing a bit the situation, right? And I mean, we understand that you have been sick and you were
Right.
sick and everything. So, but I mean, with us, you can really, it's very flexible. The possibilities that you have, you can choose what you want to work on and anything. And it's,
Right.
I mean, you don't need to go anywhere. You just need a computer. You sign in and you spend 1.5 hours twice per week, and you get $420. So it's something that my concern is that if you cannot even comply, or if you cannot even manage to work, to fit into a work environment like ours, right? What are the realistic possibilities that you can find a job?
Right now I have to prioritize a full-time job search. I have no choice or I'll lose a home. So I have to make sure that I prioritize that. But I believe I was hired with everybody aware of that. So
no,
that's all.
We're perfectly we're
I'm sorry, I'm probably misunderstanding you. And please forgive me if my phone shuts off, you guys. Please forgive me. I warned you, okay? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
I think the best question. I think the best question is, what can we do to help you get organized moving forward to just meet the minimum, hour and a half per week of work that we want to try to help you with. So, because we want you to be successful with us, we want you to be successful with any job that you're getting, and we're just trying to help you get in that rhythm. And then from there, we did make a list of goals that we could go over with you, with all of our short-term and long-term goals that we want to support you with. But yeah, I think that's sort of like the question I'm hearing from Alberto. But we're concerned that basically, not being able to get set up with us might be related to how it could be difficult to get another full-time job. But I don't know, maybe you just can't focus on this work because you need to be
It isn't,
focusing on.
it's really not that at all. It's just been a matter of the timing and what was going on with the house. It's not going to be this way moving forward, but if it's okay with you, before I know my phone is going to shut off. But I believe you were supposed to start at 5 both Monday and Tuesday. Is that still ongoing? Do we still have a meeting tomorrow?
Yeah, we do Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays at 5 o'clock now. And so our team schedule is Mondays is recruitment and the CCC nonprofit setup. Tuesdays is assets and money recovery and all the assets. So I don't think you're trained for that. So when we're focusing on the assets, that's more of a VA high level work because it's complicated dealing with all the in crypto and investments and stocks and all that kind of stuff.
Right. Okay.
On is the Umbrella Showcase website where we're doing the planning and coordination and the multimedia and social media for the Umbrella Showcase website, including the LinkedIn. So best for you is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Thursday, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time.
So what?
Not Tuesday. So Monday.
What? Probably Wednesday or Thursday, correct?
No, it would be Monday or Wednesday. So
Monday or Wednesday.
So
Well, Monday today.
So yeah, recruitment. Okay. So yeah, every Monday recruitment, CCC, and then Wednesday is the media website. So Umbrella Media website and social media and basically planning coordination for all of that. So for Wednesday, if you're interested in working on the Umbrella Showcase website, you would want to take on a task, whether it's like social media or even helping with the planning, coordination, the administration. You're very skilled and have all the skills to do the administrative support and planning coordination for the websites. That's all we're get involved in too, and you might enjoy.
I would love to.
If you're interested in the sets and dealing with all of the finances side of things, that's something you'd have to step up and want to do and do training on the VA scheduling and how to do all of that. So it's up to you if you're interested in that. So you're certainly welcome to get involved. But at this time, obviously, you haven't gotten trained for it, and we have to be very focused during that session.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
For Monday, we'll continue with the recruitment CC, and then Wednesdays, we're doing the website, social media. Also, it's good to note, and we have the same time on Thursdays, except that we're pushing it back an hour. So on Thursdays, instead of 1 o'clock, it's going to be at 2 o'clock.
Okay, but it's 5 o'clock this Wednesday, right?
Yeah. So Monday, Wednesday's 5.
Okay.
Monday, Wednesday's 5 p.m. Right, and then Thursday main session is going to be at 2 p.m.
2.
Pacific Standard Time, because it's an hour later.
Right.
And the other one, there's plenty of other work sessions that we have. But basically every single day at 2 p.m. there's a work session. But on Saturday at 2 p.m. is going to be our we'll be including our life support session that we want to set up and get organized. So that's
I'll probably make sure that I join Wednesday and Saturday.
Yeah,
and
so if you're available for
Saturday, I could be there. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You can go.
Okay. You're kind of cutting out. I wonder if my battery's getting lower.
Again, that Saturday was the life support planning, and we haven't scheduled it, but eventually we'll get it all scheduled and we'll get that all set up.
Okay.
So,
and
you can schedule like have we emailed out the schedule? We emailed it out, right, Alberto?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe not.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. So the link, I'm gonna send out the email to the linked schedule. This is going to be our new schedule, team schedule. Okay.
Hello. Okay.
Okay. So you should have that. You can see all the details, and when you want to sign up for something, you just need to tell us exactly when you want to and what you're going to be working on. You should check in before the session and make sure we prioritize whatever the goal is for that session that you want to work on.
Okay.
And also, I would encourage you specifically for Thursday to prioritize focusing on you and your work goals you want to do, which I think relates to some of these goals we have for you.
Right. Okay. That sounds good. And then after that, then Alberto, we can revisit your question and see how you feel.
No, what we're saying is that we are here. We are. You're not alone. We're here to
Okay.
support you, right?
Thank you.
With
And
us,
I
you
want to
can.
support you guys too.
Yes. So we don't wanna turn our heads or close our eyes, and we really are bending our usual. How can I say our usual? Work organizing, work environment to really try to find a solution that can make you excited, make you passionate, and really maybe let go on the showing up on time, these kind of things, like maybe work that you do on your time whenever you feel like, without too much
Sure.
pressure, something
Sure.
that you're happy with, and you know, and we will try to pay as much as possible. Obviously, we see that, but don't give up, Stacy. Right? So, yeah.
Thank you.
So
Thank
you're
you
not
very much.
alone. We're here to help you, and we really feel for you. And
Thank you.
you're a beautiful soul. So don't give up. Right?
Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you guys. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel a lot less alone because of you. So
Yeah.
it's my hope to very, very soon have some goals handled. One of those being today. Um, and I'll be sending out some of my details to you guys. And then honestly, I really would like to contribute as well so that you guys feel that
Yeah,
there's
but
a benefit.
don't get overwhelmed. Don't get overwhelmed. Relax. Take it easy. It's all good. Right? We're here
Thank
for
you.
you. We are here to support
Thank
you.
you.
Obviously, we don't
It
give out
is gonna
money for free, so you need to give us work outputs. But
Of course.
we are open to create an environment for you to work in a excited way that you enjoy, so that it's not work anymore, right?
Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, this is, is not work. When I work with Jay,
it's like
it's my passion. So
you want to prioritize. You want to prioritize some like training, because once you learn some of the training and some responsibilities, you can go on doing them on your
Yeah.
own. Pretty much.
To be honest with you, that is one thing I was going to do. So I'll just say before it hangs up anyway, I know it's going to any minute. Alberto, if you have some more time this week, I would like to do more training with you if you're
sure,
available. That would be great. And I
sure,
could
sure.
dedicate an hour and a half to 2 hours any day or any time you want.
Sure. I'm
Yeah.
available. Let's but take it easy, right? So let's try to build together something that is realistic, that works, that doesn't put you too much pressure, but at the same time, we know that will give us some value every week from you,
Okay.
and so that uh,
It's a win-win.
yeah, so you get I don't know. I mean, take it easy, okay? It's all
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah,
Thank
don't
you.
worry. We're not gonna. I mean, you need to put. Obviously, you need to
I
do
understand.
your part. But we were gonna try to set you up in the best way possible to make the part, your role, as enjoyable as possible for you, and as relaxed and
I have every,
as
I'm,
as
I'm certain
as
that'll be
much
the case.
supporting as possible. Right.
Great. Great.
Right.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm looking very forward to every
Yeah.
project that I start here. I mean, I'm really excited, to be honest with you. And by the way, Jay, this guy is really good at getting people excited about working for you. He really is. He really is. I mean,
It comes natural. I mean,
The hype
yeah.
man.
Save,
But
save my life,
we're all,
James. Save my life.
my first training, by the end of it, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, because he really
Alberto's
believes in it. So it's great. I mean, when you feel that way about work and you're passionate, there's nothing better, really.
Yeah.
What else
But
can somebody ask for? You're making money and doing something you love and you feel great about. There's really nothing better. So
well,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
who your hype man is? Your hype man is David. He only spoke the highest. I mean, just so optimistic of everything for you before you joined, So I also just we want to pay you with the rate you wanted, the $35 an hour, just 3 hours a week, and then even just for attendance, it doesn't have to be perfect because training should count, right, Jay, as towards your hours. So just a little bit of hours, and we'll try to make it as flexible as possible, and then you tell us how to be better, and do this better. It's collaborative. It's very democratic,
Yeah.
it's different.
Certainly, but I definitely want to hear from you guys too about some things for me to start. I mean, the training is ideal. Obviously, I need to do that, but I don't. I don't want to just sit back and collect. As much as that's great and all, I want to learn, and I really like to be involved because everybody's so excited about it. It seems like something I'll want to stay on even after I'm working full time.
Yeah, but stay calm, stay relaxed. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't
Okay.
don't just leave the flow. Our working model also is based on natural flows, trajectories. So relax, take it easy, don't overwhelm yourself. Let's day by day communicate. The only thing you need to do is to communicate. If there's no communication, there's no way we can
Oh yeah,
solve
always
any
say that.
problem.
The more you can communicate, the better. Just like daily checking in on the email, daily checking in on the Discord. If you want to, we can set up. We have the Facebook, but we could set up a text group if you prefer text over email and or Discord.
Either's fine.
One thing that was helpful for you would be if you could make a list of. Well, there's two things. You want to look at our list. So we have our list of basically our trajectories of the types of work that we're putting together. So
Right.
Alberto, you can go over basically the list of all the work that we have. And then you could make a list of the type of work that excites you the most, of what you are most interested in working on.
Okay.
We can try to match. So if we could do that, that would be the best thing, because we can even find this one responsibility that just like overlaps in those areas, work that we need done, and then work that you enjoy doing. That would be ideal. And we do have a lot of outcomes we want to do. And once we get our support alliance program going on again, we'd want to long-term and medium long-term help you with building your, just to back up a little bit, we want to get you stabilized, get your job going, get your housing stable, all that. But once it's all good, to get you focused on your cause and your vision, which is you were talking about helping animals and all that. So that sounds really cool.
Cool.
That we could.
Well, and so I will tell you, I'll remind you off the top that, so my strongest point is customer service, whether it's internal or external. I'm very good with people. I can read them well, and I usually develop a rapport very quickly. That's for people who have problems or people that have questions, whichever. And so sales type of situations are fine with me. Problem solving situations are fine with me. But as you know, Jay, I said to you that I would love the idea of learning how to, write a proposal for a grant. Number one, that was one idea. So just off the top of my head. And my battery just started blinking. So
well,
I can't even believe I'm still connected.
The grant one is a little complicated because it's part of the training. We're all learning it and we're doing it together. It's a little hard to get started, right? But I feel like the customer service, and you could probably work on some of the social media as well, when you're relating with the public. And
Right.
That is happening on Wednesday. So Wednesday we are talking about our new, basically we're going to be setting up a new public voting model.
Okay.
For now, we're just going to do it internally, but we're basically going to practice with ourselves, and then we're going to set it up with the public later, after we get it set up for ourselves. And so this is on Wednesday.
Okay.
I lost the schedule. Of course, I lost the schedule. Here we go, team schedule. Wednesday is going to be 5 o'clock, and we're going to be Wednesday 5 o'clock. We're going to do the planning coordination for like the multimedia, the social media, and the Umbrella Showcase website, which is going to relate to our pipeline. I feel like there's another. Oh, on Saturday. Saturday is when we have that schedule as well for the pipeline experience, right? So Saturday with the support alliance, we also want to get the pipeline experience organized and set up. So both of those are perfect for you, which you're already said you're scheduled for. So should we add you to that? Are you going to send us an email, or should we just add you that we should expect you on Wednesday and Saturday? We lose Stacy? You there?
I think her phone.
Okay, my last. Anyways, let's just send her an email to confirm. It's better to get it in
Okay.
writing anyway. So we want to
Yeah.
confirm Wednesday 5:00, and then Thursday for general for our main session.
Yeah.
And then Saturday for our supporter pipeline experience, and then also, of course, for Monday next week, the same time for the CCC. So, anyways, it's a lot of options for her, and then if she just makes one or two of those, we're good. So if we schedule her like 4 times a week, she doesn't make some of them, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah. So we said, sorry, Jay, I'm lost now. We said Wednesday, Thursday for the main session, Saturday for the support alliance, and Monday for this session, the recruitment. The CCC board setup.
Yes, and I wrote this down on line 297 to 300. So she has 4 sessions per week. And then in addition to that, you're going to schedule, try to schedule with her for just a training, more onboarding and training. And then
during Sonic or something.
When you do an onboarding and training session, you can also invite, Joyce or, Ate or Mont or whatever too. And then you're going to, more training, and then we can schedule this in related to her interest in, basically her customer support experience is going to have to be applied to social media. There's no really way to get out of that. So I'm sure she can easily learn how to do social media, but if she's able to communicate with people and message them and, and she speaks English, she's going to be great, right? We don't have a lot of needs. Comes to us. We just need someone who can actually communicate.
Or I was thinking also now for the recruitment, the follow-ups and stuff. She could be very helpful.
Follow-ups for the recruitment. Yeah. Well, it's the same thing.
Yeah. Let's see. Anyways, okay. I think we have a good plan. Yeah.
We have a plan.
We do. Yeah. That's
so yeah, send her email confirmed for all of those dates, and then if she confirms, we can put it in the schedule.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay. I'll just text her that we're going to follow up with an email. Thanks for joining. Okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
Good work, Mal. Being persistent. You kept being persistent, and we got her on the call.
Yeah.
And that was my first time meeting her over video. It's always been audio. I've never seen her. I don't even you can't see, even her LinkedIn picture is so tiny and you don't ever know how old it is. But that was good to finally see her face,
For
sure.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah. And you guys can hear from her, so yeah. Or she can hear from us as a team. Sorry, go ahead.
I was saying it's all thanks to David.
Oh.
Right. Let's see, guys.
Should we check out and be done with it, or do you want to spend another couple hours working on the recruitment?
I think it's good for today, Jay. It's good for today.
All right. Well, let's just do
some things to follow up anyway.
Yeah. Since we made a double team, we're doing. Let's just do an extended checkout and do the full checkouts. I can start. I'll give this session a 5, like a 4.9. We did terrible on our breaks. We didn't follow policies. We did the double team instead. We didn't do any work. We, I don't know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But with that said, it was very good that we really moved forward with Stacy. We got her on the call. Mel did great with that. We have a plan. We have a goals. We have clear next steps with Stacy. So in terms of the life support, the task would be, on the life support group, which we're building now, we would have a single spreadsheet. Each spreadsheet would have a person's name. We had Stacy's on a tab, and then we would log all of her goals, log all of the steps that we just stated so that it's indexed. So we can always refer back to her index information. So that is one task that we should note. So I don't know if you want to take care of that, Alberto, but we can just add that to our tasks for Saturday. And then from there,
I lost you a little bit. I was writing Can you repeat that, please, Jay? Sorry.
Okay, I'll write it down. I'll write it down the task. But basically, creating a spreadsheet for the life support and creating a tab for Stacy and actually logging and indexing everything we decided about Stacy and what the next steps are for her and her goals.
All right, got it.
That we want to make for her.
Perfect.
So in terms of the next steps for me, I definitely want to continue to move forward with the nonprofit budget. I would be willing to schedule for that if anyone wants to, and get the recruitment started, and maybe we can prioritize that some of the other sessions this week. But I also am excited tomorrow working on the finances and the assets. That's super duper important. Bills, all of that. So I think that's it for me. I'll be busy working on all that, and I'm excited about the main session on Thursday. And I'll also be working on life support, organizing and getting the life support set up and trying to push somebody to oversee the scheduling of life support, because I'm going to try not to do it myself. Make someone else learn how to do it. Check.
Correct. Thank you, Jay. Sorry, I missed a lot of things. I'm not very fast in writing.
Did you get the task?
Yeah, I got that. What's the number that you said? Was 5 or was it 4.9?
4.9.
4.9. All right. Okay.
Yes, it was. It's good that we did this, but it certainly was not what we were planning on doing today.
All right, guys. I need to jump off now. Alberto,
check out, David.
Yeah, very nice to meet you, Alberto. I'm very happy to see you and talk to you. And
the same here. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure we'll talk a lot more in the future. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Thank you so much. You want to give a score, maybe from 1 to 9, how the session went overall? 9 being the.
I was only here for a part of it, where we invited Stacy and then waited for her to come. So. Unsure.
A 5 abstention. Say 5 abstention.
Yeah, abstention.
All right. Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. I'll see you guys later.
Thanks for joining.
Nice meeting you, David. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Bye bye.
Hey, David.
Bye.
Bye.
Mel, did you want to check out?
I give it a 5. I just think that because we're committed to her for at least another week, maybe a month, maybe longer, maybe a year or years, right? So it's just and she really has urgent needs right now. I thank you for being a part of the call and being open to having this conversation, being very compassionate about it. So yeah. So thanks, Alberto, for asking questions, because I know it doesn't actually make any sense. This wasn't a priority. But I do want to complete the things on the agenda. So I'm busy up until Thursday, tomorrow and Wednesday. Pretty busy, but I will try to show up on the Thursday meeting, and I'll just be in touch, Yeah.
Perfect.
I'll be working on
delighted to have
the recruitment. Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna give a session it was very tough session here. 4.5 maybe. I mean, overall, I mean, from a point of view of the work, it was terrible. We didn't do anything we wanted to do, the focus, but obviously, I mean, I'm glad we spent time for caring for another human being, but I'm definitely very concerned of the situation. I really hope that we can do something here, but it's just sad that there is these situations in the world, and then they spend billions and billions of dollars to kill a young man in Ukraine and in Russia, and then everybody. It's just tough in general, but I mean, let's see. We have a plan, and if somebody can help Stacy, it's definitely Jay. So let's see what happens. All right. I'm gonna be working on all our priorities and keep pushing, and so that in the future we can help even more people without too many limitations, like Stacy.
Yes, and it's just good to remember that, you know, in the end, there's only one person who can help Stacy, and that's
It's
herself.
herself.
The rest of us
Exactly.
support her, and she is completely capable of doing whatever she needs to help her. And the most important thing that we can do is exactly what we're already doing, and what she is already feeling is just being there for her, and putting that energy for her, because that's giving her, even if it's not confidence, it's giving her more stamina and more,
Yeah.
you know, just belief in herself, and that can grow into confidence. So it's just she's just very, very thankful, and it's really good. So I feel like either any way you look at it, it's a win-win.
Yeah.
We are definitely
Sure.
on the right track and helping no matter what outcome. I mean, that's part of like the whole model is like we should be able to address whatever outcome
Exactly.
we are dealing with in the moment, right? That's all that matters is the moment and the current situation. And so we are where we are now, and 2 months, 3 months will be where we are then. And it doesn't, you know, nothing changes as far as what we are committed to in the process that we're going to go through, you know? So it's just one step at a time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much, guys. Beautiful section. Thank you.
Thank you, Mel. I'll talk to
Bye-bye.
you
Thank you
soon.
both.
Actually, there's one other thing I could mention, which I think is fine as well, which is that we can just tell everybody that the reason why it's been an extra 2 weeks, 2 months, you know, 2 years, whatever, it's like we are just trying to get professional. You know, we're going to get professional, and so we're really working on getting it presentable, and that's why we didn't get in touch with you 2 weeks or 2 months ago. So everything's going to be fine. And then when they see what we're doing and the amazing work we're doing, and as it gets more organized, they'll be like, oh yeah, this is really, really nice, you know? So I think we don't need to hit ourselves on the head too much. Like, we're on time. Everything's going to be fine.
Yeah.
A little late on a few things, but overall we're in the right trajectory, and it's going to be okay. Even if we are, you know, even if we wanted to be in communication about people about the board and the recruitment and, you know, and Stacy and all these things, Joel, everything earlier, we'll get to it when it's the right time. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Absolutely.
That's a really good mantra. I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And the vortex stuff, because there's a lot of
Yes.
momentum, you know?
Exactly.
So
Yes.
Lots of
Exactly.
momentum.
Yes.
Okay.
It's crazy. Like, it just takes you in a way that it takes time to understand how strong it is. But I mean, it's working. Definitely working. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to go through it more with you, Mel. And we're also working on some training videos, but it's like, you know, when you look at movement organizing, which is like the primary focal point of like the whole network was built out of movement organizing. So when the movements come, global movements come back, like it's just inevitable eventually. It's just chaos. Like the movements are just chaos, especially global movements. There's organizations everywhere. People are doing everything, meetings all the time, constantly. It's just nonstop, and it's just chaos. And so the vortex model allows you to build epicenters of direction and understanding and coherence within the chaos. Yeah.
cool.
So
Cool.
yes.
Love it. Yeah.
We're much more organized because we're just a little itty bitty network here, in a few organizations. It still can be a little overwhelming because there's a lot going on. But, you know, when we're working with other organizations and coalitions and bigger movements, there's just no way to avoid the chaos.
Yeah. It's coming.
So
It's coming.
it is coming in for it.
Yeah.
All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Good work.
Thank you,
Okay.
guys. Bye bye.
Thank you
Thank you so
both.
much. Great.
Good
Thank you.
night.
Good night. Good night. Bye bye.